Good morning, writers! Disclaimer. I just wanted to tell you that this video is made by footage from the last summer, and this is why I'm basically naked in this frame. I never published this video for a specific reason you will understand at the end. For now, you just have to know one thing. That summer day was terribly hot, but I needed to paint. There is nothing more annoying than reach a faraway spot in the middle of the summer. I love benches, by the way. Even more lovely when you have to do it by taking a train without air conditioning. Wonderful. Anyway, I met Kira on the train and I don't have any more footage of the travel to reach the spot. Probably because it was too hot to film and because me and Kira were lost in talking about graffiti. Whatever, there is nothing left to do except jump straight into the first lines. I started sketching without the first lines technique, but after half of a letter I did it, because this sketch was a bit complicated for me. So get the right proportion in the beginning is really important. Actually, on this depends the whole painting. This arrow and in general parts of lettering across angles are very annoying to do, but I really love how they look at the end, if they don't have perspective problems, obviously. Anyway, this is the finished sketch. One of the dirtiest I have ever done, because I was not sure of every single line, and that's the result. The sketch is accurate, but I wasted tons of colors and more than an hour of time, but it's okay. I'm sketching the 3D, and yes, the time-lapse is blurred, because back then I wasn't used to wear a mask while filming, and my face is not public, so, you know, very clever, the event from the past. But this is only for this video, because as I say, the footage is old. This is one of my more expensive and colorful pieces. I will use 5 colors for the fill-in and 2 for the background. And this is weird, because people know me as the on-a-budget guy, but not this time. You probably know that I love having fun of Kira, especially when he has graffiti problems, so...
Cioè, se uno ti fa la frase, ti paga il piano, Kira non sa pittare.
Okay, bullshit done, let's continue spending money. Guys, you know that I am always totally honest with you, and also that I am not good at all in color schemes. So I'm gonna admit that I copied this color combo. I think it's right gives credits. So check out Mr. Quake. That hot summer day I found out that what I'm doing right now, fading, is not easy as I thought.
Di lanci un centro, ok? Perché dice troppo arancione in mezzo e scosta troppo. Poi la sfumatura è troppo corta.
Ho capito.
Essendo corta non è omogenea.
Ok.
Ed è troppo netta tra l'una e l'altra. Dovrebbe essere un po' più lunga l'intensità.
Sì.
Cioè, mo è giusto quello. Però una volta che vado alla fine imparare come le gesti io, magari non sprechiamo assai.
For some of you will sound obvious. I know, even for me today it became obvious. But I didn't know it until that day. Never stop learning, guys. That's graffiti, and that's awesome. It's time for the effects. That's something not that usual for me. My pieces are really clean, usually. But not this time, because basically I wanted to have fun with my expensive, wonderful colors. Try again, Mr. Vent. You will be luckier, maybe.
Che?
Oh, vero.
Ma cosa?
No, non mi piace.
Okay, maybe I'm crazy, but this effect is the right one, I know. Okay, I could have some problems. At the end I've done a lot of random effects with the orange, but on the other hand, the bottom effect is cool, nice. By the way, this is another as incredible as useless blurred time-lapse to show you the background process. But now it's time to outline this money in the form of spray paint, using other money in the form of spray paint. Oh guys, this is a wonderful Eraskirasaurus. It's really rare to see it in the wild. Oh, what a moment. Guys, I have to say that even now, while I'm making the voiceover, I'm still remembering that this outline was really funny. Thanks to the Lego cap. I highly suggest you to try it out. One of the best cap on the market, especially for big pieces outlines, in my opinion. This arrow was a pain in the ass also for the outline, but fortunately I got the right perspective with the first attempt. Not that obvious, I'm gonna say. I did 2 cutbacks with the wrong orange, because I finished the right one, but fortunately it's not that visible in the distance. Anyway, this is why I never published this video. After the last clip, my action cam died and I filmed the rest of the process with my phone, which is not a problem. The problem is that I have to blur the video because I was not wearing a mask while recording. That's really shitty to see, because basically you don't see nothing. So back then I didn't publish it because I had other videos to edit, but today, as you probably noticed, I publish it because I didn't have any new footage from the last week. So this is it. Well, after tons of useless excuses, let's see the final result. How much Italian that excuses. But as always, let's analyze it, keeping in mind that's a piece from a year ago. So this tea is the tea that a lot of you don't like, me neither nowadays, because basically it doesn't look like a tea. So forgive me this thing, please. In that period I was a lot hyped about this tea, I don't know why. Anyway, as always, let's check the balancing first. So the E and the N are pretty static and with a center of gravity in their middle. Otherwise the T and the V are slanted towards down in the middle. So far, so classic. The interesting part of this piece is the bottom. There is this facing up angle where the E is set, that has a lot of power. By the way, is my favorite part of the piece. To balance it, there is the same shape but backwards, this facing down angle, where the N is resting on. Nice, I have to say. Anyway, I don't like the arrows setup, because they are different. The left one is connected with the piece with a proper stick, otherwise the right one with a loop. In my opinion, this is ugly, because there is an overbalancing on the left. This is a mistake that I don't do anymore, thanks to the experience I got during this year. Let's talk about the letters. The V is really nice, especially this overlapping part, and its shape in general is not that usual for me. I've never done again this kind of V, I should. Anyway, the E is my favorite letter, and is one of my favorite E's ever. How it's set, its angle and its structure are really cool. Hard and soft elements fit perfectly together. I also love this loop that's perfectly tense, let's say. I don't like that there is just one thin loop like this in the piece, but fortunately it's in the middle, so it doesn't create overbalancing on sides. The N is my classic one, but it's looped in 2 points, in a cool way in my opinion. It could look like an O for someone, but I still thinking that's pretty readable. As I said, the T doesn't look like a T, more like an H or a C, and today I still have this problem with this letter, so probably I won't do this kind of T anymore. About the color scheme, well, it's cool, but it's not mine, as I said. I mean, I changed something, not that on purpose, I have to say, but I still prefer Quake's color combo, except for the background. I really like this sort of organic bubble. The piece has a lot of effects, and I had a lot of problems with that, but whatever. There is this empty space that I don't like at all. Don't ask me why I left it without any effects. Last but not least, I tried a soft shaded 3D with some shadows that are not that correct, to be honest. It is not ugly, but neither cool, not at all. This happens when you want to freestyle something you never tried properly before. Don't do this, trust me. Anyway guys, this is it for today with this piece from the last year, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like and a comment if you liked the video, and see you next time!